I had some major crushes on you guys, so might still be lingering, but I had to let it go. Now I'm married, I have to let it go. I have to let all these things go. So, back in Vegas tonight playing Brooklyn Bowl. Which one of you is like the best bowler?
We actually at one point all got pretty good because we were bowling almost every night on we were out on tour for about 2 years when that record came out. We started doing a lot of bowling parties, so tonight's going to be like revisiting those days. And but yeah, we suck now, but we'll see.
Bowling,
the other stuff over.
I'm about as good at bowling as I am golf, and my goal in both games is to just try to break 100.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm definitely not one for bowling, but this is one of the coolest new concert venues in town, Brooklyn Bowl, because I mean, you can bowl, you can drink, you can watch the show, so it's going to be incredible. And there's like 2 floors. Have you guys been down there yet?
This is our first time. We haven't even been inside yet, and I've been hearing nothing but really good things about it, so super excited.
So also, I noticed that you guys are from California, so you're doing Vegas, gonna stop home for a little bit, and then you go into the UK?
Yeah, we're doing kind of the second half of the Place in the Sun 15th anniversary tour.
Yeah.
We've already done like 12 shows over there in May, and now we're going back to do 10 more in markets that we missed last time. But we're actually doing Brooklyn Bowl in London out there. They have one.
Oh, yeah, I know. We just got it, man, this year. So I mean, it's been our favorite new thing. So are you going to be doing the same thing? Like, are you going to be doing A Place in the Sun, the whole album? Or are you going to be doing stuff from the new album? And
Well, tonight at Brooklyn Bowl, we're going to do the album from front to back.
Okay.
And then we come back out and just kind of play whatever. And then we're doing the same thing in the UK. It's kind of they asked us to do it a few times, and we were unsure. And then when the 15th anniversary was coming around, we decided that there was a reason to do it, and it's been fun. I mean, because we never really played that album from front to back, even when the album was out. You know.
So it's like that's back when people bought albums and they listened to the whole thing. Like you would actually buy it. Now you download songs or you do download albums, but it's like you put that thing and you just went for the whole thing. Yeah. So
liner notes, read all the, see all the artwork. That's what we grew up on, anyways.
The way we sequence our records has always been like a set list. So we imagine what that, when we put the record together, what it would sound like live. So it's cool to actually play it that way now. And tonight will be the last time we do it though here in the States.
Oh, that's so exciting! This is going to be incredible. So you got my own worst enemy. I have to bring up one of the greatest videos of all time too. It was for Miserable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys have Pamela Anderson in your video, and Pamela Anderson was like untouchable then. Like she was like and she still is the sexy. How did that happen? How did you meet Pamela Anderson? Hey, you want to be in the video?
You might be able to find it on YouTube, but they actually remember a TV show VIP.
VIP.
They were like
superhero.
Well, like security guards.
Yes, it was her after the Baywatch show.
Right.
Yes, I do.
They wrote an entire episode based around our band, and she was hired as our bodyguard or their whole team, and they were trying to get us to a show, and it's pretty funny. But we got to hang out with Pam.
There's a reason why we didn't do very many more TV shows after that. And I think the one that if you YouTube search it, Lit VIP, it actually is a German subtitled version or something. So actually other actors had to do voiceovers in another language to try to copy our horrible acting skills. So it's really a train wreck, but it's
big in Germany.
So we were on the set of that, and that's when we hit her up and asked her if she would. The record company had this goofy idea about us playing on this giant woman's body in a bikini, and we thought it was the dumbest idea ever. And we wanted to make a big rock arena. We'd been on tour for a year. We wanted like slow motion Bon Jovi, sweat flying off of us, and crowds, the whole thing, and the tour bus rolling in through the back. And
you wanted something sexy.
Yeah, big rock show. And they were like giant woman, and then she eats you at the end. We're like, it's not going to happen.
Like man-eater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Pamela Anderson, like a giant, huge Pamela Anderson. That's one of those videos.
Yeah, it's brilliant now that we look at it. It's like, wow.
Well, we just kind of told the label, we said, tell you what, you get Pam to be the giant woman, then we'll do that video. And then the stars just kind of aligned, and then the next day she was in the makeup chair going, hey guys, I'm going to be in your video. And we were like, oh man. And it kind of gave that song and that album like an extended, it exposed it to, we were on Entertainment Tonight and Access Hollywood and all that kind of stuff, and it exposed that record to even more people. So it was pretty pretty awesome how it all went down.
Yeah,
Shane's Pam.
it was definitely something so different too at the time. Yeah, and I see what you mean. You're like, we want to do the rock star video, but that was probably, I mean, that's something that definitely caught my attention, stuck to my brain to this day, and it was.
They
like,
always, VH1 does the sexiest videos of all time, and
Yeah.
that one's always in there, and it's kind of, it feels good, it's all right on.
hell yeah. And so you guys, A View from the Bottom, that was your latest album. We were playing You Tonight.
Oh, cool.
And so we were just kind of wondering, it's been a couple of years. Do you think, are you working on something coming up next?
Yeah, we're kind of, Jeremy and I just got back from Nashville, writing and meeting with a lot of people, and we're talking about doing our next record out there.
I hear that's a great place to record and just...
Just a great town, great people. Everyone's, still has that passion for music that makes you want to do it, you know? Just
it is nice. We go out there a lot. We have a lot of friends out there. It's just a good time out there for sure. The scene out there, the people out there are very friendly. The air
they all drink like we do.
Yeah. And there's a lot of live local stuff going on out there. It's not just country music, which I think,
it's a bunch of stuff.
I used to just think, oh, it's Nashville.
Yeah.
It's all country.
Well, it's crazy because right now, rock is the door's kind of wide open because it's sort of all over the place. Country is sort of rock now, and that's kind of the door's wide open. It's all over the place. So there's really, at the end of the day, there's just a whole bunch of people that just want to hear cool songs and have a good time, and so it's going to be interesting the next couple of years to see that kind of crossover between the two, because it's like country kind of wants to be rock and rock kind of wants to be rock again. I think so. So long answer to your question is yes. We are working on some new stuff. So
yeah, it's more blending genres. It's not just like, because of course in the 90s it was like you either like you were hip hop, you were rock, you were grunt. You had to just stay with your kind of music. Otherwise, like you weren't cool. Like we don't hang out with those guys.
Yeah.
And now everything's so acceptable. So very excited. We got lit tonight at Brooklyn Bowl for the last time doing the album in full. I mean, this is 20 years in the making. 15 years.
15 years.
15 years. Well, you guys have been together for a long time too.
Yeah. Vegas was kind of our second home. In fact, when we first blew up and we were on tour, around the world, people thought we were from Vegas.
Yeah.
Just because we kind of just waved that flag so proudly.
The name comes from the Sands, where the Rat Pack used to play, Place in the Sun.
Oh.
That's
cool.
right. Yeah, and the album cover, that was supposed to be, the original album cover was actually, it's the girl on the raft, but it was a further away shot. She was going to be floating on the raft. You were going to open the record, and it was going to be revealed that she's actually floating in the pool at the Sands Hotel, and there was going to be the floating crabs table and all that other kind of stuff. And I don't know why that didn't happen, but that was the original concept. But yeah, Vegas is very near and dear to our heart, so we're glad that this is the last place in the country that we're doing this show.
Are you gamblers? Is that what the allure of Vegas? Gamblers or?
We can't talk about that.
Yeah,
we sort of.
We don't talk about. Yeah.
We are. We have always been huge gamblers. Adrian and I grew up going to Bullhead City with our, that was our family vacation. It was going to Laughlin, and that was sort of when we got our start gambling or wanting to gamble. As soon as we turned 21, man, we would come out to Vegas and.
Like craps, poker, blackjack.
We used to love to do this thing. As soon as we'd get to Vegas or Laughlin, we'd pull out like we'd have like maybe $200 for the whole weekend. We'd pull out like $100 bill. Each guy would throw it on red on the table, and that kind of,
That's how I like to gamble on the roulette.
We got a good. We either turned white and tucked our tails between our legs and walked away, or party was on. We'd go buy a bunch of drinks, but we were those kind of like. More like degenerate gamblers, I guess. We just couldn't afford to be doing it, but we did it anyway.
Exactly.
It was a rush.
No, I totally understand that. I've lived here for almost 15 years, so I'm not too much of a gambler, but I get in trouble in plenty of other ways. Plenty of other ways to get in trouble here. But also, we were kind of wondering, it's close to Halloween. You guys gonna do any? Are we gonna see afros on stage, or maybe like kiss makeup or anything crazy?
I wish.
You guys dressing up?
Yeah.
Well, for Halloween or maybe on the show.
No costumes.
Rock and roll costumes.
Yeah, we're gonna wear our Place in the Sun costumes.
Could be the sun drop guy or something.
There you go.
Are you gonna do it for Halloween though? plan on costumes or dressing up?
Sometimes. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she likes,
Okay.
you know, she's kind of, this year's the first year she's going to do the white sheet over her head, you know, the kind of,
Oh,
The anti-costume.
the anti-costume.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, it's not cool to dress up right
so
now.
I might not, this year I might pass on dressing up.
Just
I
gonna
think it's
switch.
fun.
I actually gotta go buy a Darth Vader costume when I get home. My son's he's 3 years old and he's a stormtrooper.
Oh,
And he's
nice.
I don't know where it came from, but he's all about Star Wars right now. So
Oh, that'll be awesome.
yeah,
I'm thinking of doing like the pregnant. I'm almost 8 months pregnant right now, so they have like you wear a unicorn, and then you put a unicorn horn on your belly, and then like put some wood around it, like it's I don't know.
or a nun costume.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of the nun.
Cool pregnant costume.
I've heard a lot of the nun. There's
Yeah.
the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball, so
Oh, man.
who knows?
Oh,
we'll
there
see.
you go.
I'll show up at the concert in full costume.
I
Yeah,
might wear a sheet. I might wear a sheet over my head tonight. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
the whole show.
I might be able to get somebody to fill in for me.
Yeah.
Just rip it off. That'll be awesome. But right on, guys. Well, we know you want to get some relaxing, maybe a little gambling in before the show tonight. So
Yeah.
they're going to be doing the whole album live tonight. If you guys want to come down, Brooklyn Bowl, check them out. Showtime's probably 9-ish.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely be outdoors by 9
Are there going to be
or
openers?
7. Yeah, there is an opener. I don't know who they're called. I forget the name.
We'll figure it out. We'll edit that in.
But we're doing. We're actually going to bowl with some fans before.
that's
There were tickets for that. I don't know what the deal is, but we're going to be doing some of that again. And then we're doing another meet and greet in the high roller. So we're gonna have some drinks in the Ferris wheel and spin around. And you're going to
Good
be
time.
so a few lucky people will be trapped with lit in a Ferris wheel for a little while. So
I'm jealous.
it's like a.
Hopefully they're very nice people.
Very jealous right now. Yeah, because there's no escaping that
Right.
thing. You got a good half hour on the high roller.
Is
Right
it?
now. Oh, yeah.
Is there a bathroom on it?
There is not, so make sure you go before you get
Or
off.
bring an empty bottle.
Yes, that's exactly right. I've got bottles here for you. Take
Perfect.
those. Right on. All right, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Have an amazing show tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
so
you.
excited.
That's gonna be
That's
fun.
an album
Everybody
I
needs
know
to
very
come on
well.
out. And thank you for having us. You guys have always been very kind to Lit, and we've always been big fans of the station. So.
Oh well, thank you.
Thank you,
we,
guys.
we love lit. We love us some lit. So thank you so much.
Thank
Again,
you.
lit
Good to
tonight
see
at
you.
Brooklyn Bowl.
Yeah!
Woo! All right. Cool. All right, we're gonna have an awesome little interview to throw on air.